How's everybody doing today? Today is Saturday, November 8th, 2025. And I just took a little break here to have lunch in the cemetery in this area that I really like. There's a little road you can ride in and turn around, and you can chill here. This is a part of the cemetery I don't think many people go to. I made a short video about this, but this is All Faith Cemetery. It's in Queens. This little area is very beautiful. Especially in the summer, it's kind of overgrown and hidden. And you can come in here and relax. Spend the day maybe working on a video project or reading, or sometimes I've seen people in here drawing. Today is unbelievably beautiful, especially for November in New York City. When the sun is like this, it feels like it's almost 80 degrees. But I wanted to just show everyone this portion of the cemetery. I've made dozens of videos here. It's just very beautiful here. You know, sure, there's a lot of overgrown brush, but that just adds to the charm of it. I've posted videos before of when I come here sometimes. You hear hawk calls. I guess hawks must hunt for rodents in here. This is a good place if there was any rodent, a mouse or a rat or a rabbit. Although I've never seen rabbits here. I also saw this World War II veteran here. Looks like he lived a long life. I hope it was a good one. I did notice that some of the memorials in this overgrown area, there's a number of overgrown areas here, and what's interesting is, you know, at one point I'm sure a lot of these trees weren't here at all. I mean, some of them, like this one, was probably here for quite a while. But and mind you, this is just like 1% of this entire cemetery. It's tremendous. I'll post a link to a location or a map. But I'm kind of in this overgrown area taking a look at some of these stones that I don't think that, you know, many people come in and look at, you know, because it's kind of overgrown. It's a little bit easier to go in here in the fall. Another thing to keep note of, you know, especially not so much here in New York City, it's in Queens. When you go further out onto Long Island, there's a lot of ticks. I've been exploring here all summer, spring and summer, and I have yet to have a tick here. Hopefully I don't get one today, but my point is, it's kind of, you know, I know there are ticks in the city, but like I say, not like you would find out on Long Island. I kind of want to get in here and take a quick look at this stone here. It's kind of buried in here. That's interesting. Let's see if we can find our way in. Just to take a quick read of the memorial. Sometimes I like to read the memorials and say the names of who's buried there, because, you know, you wonder when the last time their name was said. And I have this personal belief. It's like when your name is no longer said, that's kind of when the end of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, of your existence, so to speak. This is kind of not easy to get to here. One thing I will say that is annoying in here that I've had before is poison ivy and poison sumac. I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's see if we can snake under here. All right, let's see. Let's see what the name is on here. Notice there's a lot of plastic debris here. Somebody may be living here, or maybe it just collects here. I don't know. What does this say? In memory of... I can't really even read that. They died in 1876. I can't even read that. D-L-O-D-R-I-C-K. I don't know. But, yeah, it's beautiful in here to go exploring. Let's see who these people are. Roper Kind Roper. So the last internment here was in 1963. That's when Albert was laid to rest. Those are the same blue jays that were mad at me the other day when I was in this area. There are a couple people in here. You know, mostly people come here, and there's more modern graves over there. You know, from the late 20th century and early 21st century. But in here, most of this stuff is early 20th century, late 19th century. But it's definitely a nice day to go exploring here. I've posted videos of other sections. I'll try to make videos about each section over time and try to figure out a way to categorize all of them. This road is no longer used here, and probably what they're going to do is get rid of this road, and I'll show you what they do in a minute. But they kind of fill the roads in and make a section of new graves, and a lot of Chinese people are buried in these areas where they make the new grave sites. I'll show you a couple of them now. Oh, let me take a look at this gate over here, though. This is pretty cool. Oh, got caught on that stick there. This is cool. Oh, and I like that stone too. The way it's kind of like got this flower carved into it. Oh, there's a squirrel over here. He's saying like, dude, what are you doing here? He's a friendly squirrel, it seems. Oh, and he's got fleas. You enjoying the weather too? The actions of his tail are saying, please hit the road. He doesn't want me, or he or she doesn't want me in its little area. I get it. All right, let me show you what I mean by some of the new markers and memorials they put in. I wish I had the means or ability to lift these stones up. So Grace must be the wife of the World War II guy who's buried opposite side of that stone. So what happens is they fill in the road and they plant a line of like these ascending memorials, and you know, they're all Chinese people that are buried in this way. Amongst the you know, the ones from history, we have modern ones. these Chinese folks. I like the gold inlay on them. So we have these folks from 2020, and then over here we have somebody from 1920 something. And the noises of Brooklyn aren't too far away. But I figured just somebody would like to see a little portion of this abandoned area on this beautiful, warm fall day here in New York City. And let's zoom in down here and take a look at these mausoleums here. This is like beautiful. Camera gets a little shaky when you zoom in that far. But yeah, that's my story for today. And to the next one.